Don't call and tell me. You know I'm a wild card. I'll be quiet today.
What's up, YouTube? What's up, Instagram?
Hey guys, get.
Who that?
Who else?
James or something?
Yeah. Hey guys.
Alright.
I'm gonna be quiet. I'm not even gonna talk.
Yeah, alright.
I'm not.
Why is the thing not?
Is that possible?
Yeah.
Yeah.
All this stuff. I'm not even gonna talk.
You're talking right now.
I won't get yelled at.
Alright.
Let me know when you're ready for the song, NASA.
Let me see. I'm shadow banned, so we probably ain't gonna get nobody.
What?
But my post only got like 30 likes, man.
Which one?
The most recent one. The song, the Stuck Me Love.
Yeah.
Yeah.
What are you eating? Old fish?
Does it smell like old fish?
No, it look like old fish.
They gonna make it worse.
Yeah, I can't be right.
She's old fish.
We found Nemo years later.
What is that?
I'm sorry, Instagram. Instagram is the best. Instagram is the best app, social media app that exists. All right, you ready?
Yep. Hit it, Jack.
What up, remix? Sis. So the ass where the underground is, where the trains run, where the tracks is, where the strange run. But the only place where change can't come from is where the facts is. The path is a dangerous one that's rarely traveled, but a famous one where freedom is unraveled. Marching forward till our feet is bleeding on the gravel. Cause we gotta beat them or get trampled. Way to keep it real, but even deeper still, until the people understand they need each other. The system made to keep them ill, and over time erase from memory how the hell a fever feel they ask what underground is. Where the sensible I eat the other sound is. Where discussion function like percussion band. Let's stop the drumming now, gather around kids. Woo! Almost ran out of breath that time. What's good, everybody? This is the Underground Railroad 64. Actually, it's like really like 150 or something like that, but
Don't tell them that.
No, they can go look at the old shows.
Underground Railroad 64. My name is Taji Aki. You got Keezy in the building,
Hey.
Shantae in the building,
Hi.
Damon G in the building. All right, so Valentine's Day is tomorrow, so we wanted to do some Valentine's.
Wait, what's tomorrow?
Valentine's
Day? BAL?
Valentine's
TIN?
Day is tomorrow, so we want to do something, semi-relevant to Valentine's Day, and talk about stuff that women like that men really don't give a damn about, and stuff that men like that women don't really give a damn about. So if you're watching on Instagram, well, first of all, if you listen to the podcast, we record this live on Instagram and YouTube, so we'll be taking comments from the people on Instagram and YouTube as we go along. This is, one of the special things about our show. So we like to have it be an interactive conversation. So if you're watching on Instagram, YouTube, get y'all comments in there. We'll try to get to y'all stuff. If we don't get to you got something you really want to say, you can quote unquote request to call in, because request to be a part of the live if you're on Instagram. YouTube, I'm not sure if YouTube got that option, but
what?
The call in.
Yeah. So just request to be a part of live, and we'll let you get your little 3-5 minutes to say what you gotta say.
And I'm not playing.
First of all, Valentine's Day, we start with that. It's something that I don't think really men care about like that, right?
Correct.
Dane, do you concur? Don't speak for yourself, like speak for men.
Don't speak for yourself.
I'm speaking for myself and for men. No, we don't care about that. It's not about us.
It's something you forced to do.
Yeah, I think generally speaking, men really don't give a damn about Valentine's Day. I know, like, do you be celebrating, Keezy?
I got a wife, so I have to.
Like, have you
You
always
forced
done it,
to do it.
Huh?
Have you always done it?
Celebrate if I had a
Think
girl.
you had
Yeah.
a girl?
Yeah, if I had a girl, yeah. I would give her some.
So
When you're in a relationship, you forced to do
You
it.
gotta do it.
you celebrate it because you feel obligated to, or
Yes.
at this point, because it means something to her? Do you get joy out of?
I mean, to be honest with you, I don't really think she really care about it either. But I mean, it's a day for us to
You
talk
don't
about
love
our
her no
love.
other days.
No, I mean, Valentine's Day is every day. Like I'm not like, so this day is just kind of just like All right, man. I mean,
all right, man.
This
So-
day's all right, man.
I mean, I do more for
It's all right, man day.
Yeah.
The
It's,
people
it's
that
for the
do,
kids.
yeah, the people that do stuff.
I got
It
seeds.
does.
I get
Like
them stuff.
it's like all right, like he said, all right, man. Like
Do you
So-
celebrate for your kids?
Absolutely.
I take the girls out.
I be forgetting you. That's also part of it.
What?
Like mothers and kids and stuff
Yeah.
like that. Yeah.
Mhm.
I give more stuff to the kids than my wife.
I always love Valentine's Day growing up because my parents made, like, we'd wake up in the morning and we'd have
That's lit.
big, huge baskets, and like the whole day was special. My mom would bring food and stuff in to school.
Reese's Pieces on Instagram said Valentine's Day is for people in bad relationships to act like they like each other.
If you got kids, well, I got daughters, so
Yeah.
I take my daughters out. Outside of that, I mean,
What about like through your life? Like, what did you do with girls on Valentine's Day?
I mean, you did stuff. You take them out to eat
Yeah.
or whatever.
You ain't never really want to do it though.
No.
All right, I'm gonna let y'all in on a little thing
Did you?
with me that I would do Valentine's Day.
Fake
Y'all
sick.
probably hurt, yeah, not fake sick, but I would like kind of like finagle it so we not really getting along right at time.
You plant something in her pocketbook when she leaves.
Yeah, and it always worked perfectly. Sometimes I didn't even have to do nothing. Like sometimes for some reason around Valentine's Day, if I just let it rest and don't address the issue, Valentine's Day comes around and comes and goes, and I don't have to do nothing.
You heard me? You ain't hear me. I said you plant stuff in their pocketbook when they leave a couple days before Valentine's. Bitch, did you just steal from me? Get out of here. We ain't celebrating Valentine's Day.
How do you ski? Like, that's so much energy. You might as well
No, take no
plan the
energy.
dinner.
It didn't take no energy.
You might as well plan it.
Planning and scheming, calling off sick on Valentine's Day.
I didn't have to call out.
Call out sick.
No, actually, I had
Take
to
a
do
sick
nothing
day.
at all because, like, if something's not working, if say it's like February 3rd or something, right? Say it's like February 3rd and stuff ain't really going right. I just ride it all the way to the 14th.
What? But that's energy, because what if it doesn't warrant 11
man.
days of
That's
anger,
hilarious.
hostility, or whatever?
I'll make it warrant it. I don't have to do nothing. I don't have to argue nothing because girls, y'all carry stuff. You know what I'm saying?
Some comments.
What?
Yeah, it's a couple comments.
Hashtag me too.
JG Pine, I'm with you.
All right, so let me see what he said. Remixes, I guess it can be whatever you want it to be. Reese
I
said,
agree with that.
G Pine said, girls that don't do anything get anything. What? Or get anything get secretly sad. Yeah.
Definitely.
Yeah.
They might act like they don't want it.
Yep.
I know. I don't
That-
think that is not true.
Well, it might not be true across the board. It might not be true across the board.
Let
'Cause I
me
do
come
know
home.
of some.
Go ahead.
I
Let
can,
me come home without
Well,
something.
you're talking about your girl, right? Like,
I can guarantee.
90% of girls.
No, I can guarantee y'all
Yeah, you
that
probably
tomorrow
right.
I'm not gonna be getting shit unless it's from my
yeah, but
dad
you don't have
or
a dude
my
right
mama.
now. Though.
If
You know what
you
I'm saying?
had a dude that you was just duding with,
You gotta have.
and he didn't get you nothing, or even let's just say act like it was February 15th. You trying to tell me you're not gonna say anything?
I always got a couple dudes.
See,
Peppin' just been pepping.
see, and you going somebody's
that's
gonna
different
say
from.
something.
That's still different from
No,
having
but-
like a main dude.
If you had a main dude and you was supposed to be a main chick, and he ain't get you nothing, or like I said, he act like it was a regular day, you gonna have an attitude.
I don't think so, because here's my thing. Okay, this is how I
Right? Yeah. Go ahead and restructure it.
No. This is how I feel about Valentine's Day. I tend to not be with guys who like go out of their way to do things like that. Like, I love dates. So when I'm in relationships, like dates, dinner and a movie, like stuff like that. But if it's not in the norm for us, like for you to give me gifts or for you to take me out and do like a fancy dinner, I truly don't expect it on Valentine's Day. In fact, I would rather you do on any other day besides Valentine's Day.
Well, that's you different then. But I'll say this though, because you made me think about something. I don't do Valentine's Day, but I'll do other day shit. So like I hate cliche shit. So that's
Hey,
one way. That's
that's what
one
I'm
reason
saying.
I avoid Valentine's Day. It's like I'm not going to do stuff on the same day everybody else doing stuff.
Mhm.
So what I'll do a lot of times, I actually talked about this on one of our shows before.
Yeah.
I'll allow them to think I'm not ever going to do shit, and then suddenly I'll do something that makes them they'll remember that more. You know
And
what
it
I'm
won't be
saying?
on Valentine's Day.
Yeah.
And I feel like it's going to be more special. Like, I know we've kind of talked about, like, I don't care for flowers or all that, but I'm really not going to care if you're running out on February the 14th, along with every man in town, to Wegmans to grab that little bouquet of flowers that's up front. Like, I don't,
but I would say
it's all about the hype.
You think you do know you're in a minority though, right?
That's why I said
I don't even
it's
think I'm
90%.
I don't even think I'm in the minority, honestly.
Did you just hear what Kevin just said? If he doesn't go home with something,
if
his
I don't
toes
go home
is going to be
tomorrow,
individually set on fire with bad shit.
And mind
She
you,
going to be like, give me your feet.
and mind you, we haven't done anything literally for Valentine's Day since Kevin's been born. So that was what, 5 years? Almost 6 years.
Sound like Kevin ruined y'all.
Not ruined this, but I mean,
No, I'm just fucking with you.
nobody. I mean, who gonna watch him?
Who gonna watch him?
I'll watch him if y'all need somebody.
He don't fool with people.
I'll watch him. You know he'd come fuck with me.
What I said, Damon and Danny's the only two people
You
that
ain't
watch him.
people. You a whole different breed of what? We're not sure yet. We'll get to the bottom of it.
But yeah, so like I try to. I think women who want stuff like on Valentine's Day like that, I think that's kind of the easy way out for dudes. Like you give them that one day, that one day they do their little special thing. You know what I'm saying? And it makes them happy. Like I think women need to raise their standards a little bit. You know what I'm saying? Because the Valentine's Day thing is just you got that one day. Like put it like this, I'll rather skip Valentine's Day, right? And then puts real effort into something that's like that they don't expect, or something that's like put thought into something. Yeah. Instead of doing a dinner, flowers, candy, whatever the shit is that you're doing about.
Yeah, I'm gonna do stuff. I'm do stuff all year long, but you gonna force me to do something today because everybody else doing it.
That's
like,
different. If you're doing something all day long, and they want you to do Valentine's Day, that's kind of lame. That's lame.
I feel Valentine's Day to me is like what Black History Month is becoming, like a cop out. Yeah. Like we're only going to talk about Black history for this specific month. Don't just, first off, if you got me, it's a whole blessing, okay? So don't take this one measly day just because everybody else is doing it to express your love to me. First, you need to be doing that regularly. But let's find our own day to express and celebrate my greatness.
So some of these comments. Remix said, if you're single, dating, married, it can either be a fancy restaurant or Netflix and chill, and it's an excuse to spoil each other or not. That simple. Shantae is about to slap Taji, but if you spook each other, all spoil. I guess you were trying to say
spoil.
Yeah, if you spoil each other all the time, what is this one day? Mel B 0684 Instagram. When I was in a relationship, I wasn't mad if he didn't get me anything. All right.
See?
Right. She was fake mad. Reese's co-signing something you said, Shantae, because it's fake. She said exactly, Shantae, because it's fake. Remix says it's an excuse to do something extra, like Mother's Day and Father's Day. Yep. I don't like those either.
Yeah. I don't like them either. But the thing is, like, I feel like those are like
you got
more deserve, right? More deserve it than
you burst me. Like, all right, I might as well just take you out one day.
Yeah, like you got to do that. I think that's worth. That's worth the day. You know what I'm saying? It's a commercial holiday, but I don't hate on people who like to enjoy it. Remix it. Yeah, the commercial thing. I mean, that's the main thing about it. Like you spending more money on everything on Valentine's Day.
But I definitely agree with that last point. Not hating on people.
Yeah,
I don't care to celebrate it, but I do like seeing people get excited. Like I love seeing the little kids get excited and get the little cards and whatnot. Valentine's Day candy I love me some sweethearts.
Shelly, me too. Got a comment.
But we keep in mind we are talking about like relationship stuff. You know what I'm saying? So
that's true.
Like men and women stuff. You know what I mean?
Oh wow.
So Shelly Me Too checks in on Instagram Live. She says, my husband is bedridden. I take complete care of him. I know I won't receive anything because I didn't buy me anything.
Damn.
First off, kudos to you.
Yeah, so salute to you, sis.
It's for real.
That's real love right there.
That really is. And that's a lot of work. Being someone's caretaker and taking care of them, that's a job.
Huge.
So
right. You the real MVP because I would be out.
Stupid. Remix 83 checks in on Instagram Live. She says, if a girl set up a sexy date for her dude, he's not going to say no. When does that happen? When do girls do that?
It happens.
If anybody it happened to Taji.
It happens.
So what sexy thing
It happened to me
set
a few
up for you?
times.
Oh, yeah.
You?
That must be the truth.
You? You nigga? Yes, me. I do what I'm supposed to do.
So what happened?
Pole dances.
Yep.
Okay.
I had that.
Private dances, stuff
Oh,
like
that's
that.
what's up.
Massage.
Y'all real niggas, huh?
Flowers.
Y'all real
Rose petals.
Wow, for real?
Hot tub.
Nice.
Yeah.
I've never experienced that.
Y'all real.
You look a little Betty good.
All right, so let's move on to what about weddings?
What about
Completely for the bride
last week?
Yeah, but not for this.
It's for the bride.
Yeah, do
We
care
show
about
up.
that? And women like stuff that we care about. That y'all don't care. I'm sure there's plenty of stuff men care about that y'all like. What the hell they care about that?
Sports.
Well, some women into sports though, but like some women into sports though, but like
that's a.
But I'm sure it's a lot of shit men do.
I just don't see.
Like for example, like we talk about a lot of shit that women just don't get, like goofy stuff. They be like, "What the hell? Like, what's so funny?"
They
about that?
they don't have that bone in them that they cannot do nothing and have fun for no
We'll
reason.
talk about like comics and stuff, like shit like that. Like Superman could be, they be like, "What they grown ass men when they talk about that shit for?" That kind of thing.
They don't have that. They don't have that bone.
Because Superman beat the Hulk, we get a whole argument about it. You know what I mean?
Yeah. They don't have that. Everything gotta be complicated.
JG Pint checks in on Instagram Live. He says, "I bet it's a bunch of girls that went out today with a dude because it's side girl day." That's another aspect to Valentine's Day. The 13th and the 15th. Woo!
That's a real
if
thing.
You know you out, you know you a side piece.
That's a real thing.
That's a real thing.
I used to take my side piece.
The 13th and the 15th.
I never did that.
But not the 15th.
Because you would automatically know. Like, why I'm setting myself up?
No, because you said, like Taji was saying earlier.
It's like you're giving yourself away.
Yeah.
No, but you set it up a certain way, like make it say, "Oh, my period is on Valentine's Day." Like, how
well,
you
got that.
Well, yeah.
You got that out, but
well, at least I don't have to call off sick.
I don't even do Valentine's Day, so of course I ain't doing a side piece day.
When I was driving over here, I seen a dude with balloons and flowers, and it's the 13th. So you know he going with.
It could be an all weekend thing. It could be an all weekend thing.
That's true.
Yeah, some people it is all weekend.
It's on Friday. I mean,
he looked like this
gonna be the most
piece.
Valentine Day ever because it's on a Friday. You gotta
true.
celebrate. You niggas gotta celebrate all weekend.
I will
You
say
ain't getting away with just Friday, nigga. You gotta do Saturday, Sunday.
a weekend trip.
Yeah, you gotta do a weekend trip.
I will say that a lot of the guys that I've been with, they actually found fault in the fact that I didn't care much for Valentine's Day. Like they were the ones that were really eager to do something.
Yeah, you got some reverse situations.
But wait, that's probably because they were so used to doing it. Like it's in us that you gotta do it. So you meet somebody who be like, you don't gotta do it. You're like, what? Did you lying? That's a setup.
She be turning
right out the
dudes
gate
into the women. That's what happens in your relationship.
That's right out the gate. I'm thinking setup.
Yeah, so like, so weddings, like women, they get real into like not all of them. Now I ain't gonna say all women, but when we do weddings, it's for the woman for the most part.
Yeah, we just show
like if any man didn't want to disagree with that, he was watching on live or watching it live. Then when we do weddings, it's for the women. Like we don't really care about that, do we?
Man, we can go to Justice and Peace, get some paper and call it a day. Right. I don't need all that.
Yeah. You don't even really need no paper. I'm with you.
Yeah.
Wait.
I'm with you.
I know you were talking about your marriage or your wedding last time we had the conversation.
15 people.
Okay. So whose idea was it and what was the reason why you guys did a low-key wedding?
It was both of our ideas, and we wanted to save money to get a house that we got 3 years later.
I respect that. You don't feel like you missed out on anything?
I don't know. I'm not.
She doesn't feel that way either.
Huh?
She doesn't feel that way either.
No.
I respect that.
I think mom might feel that way after years pass. I think. I don't know. She never said nothing, but I don't know. I got that feeling.
What type
we
of
went
wedding?
to Vegas.
Oh, okay.
So it was like
what was this? Your wedding?
Yeah.
But we gonna get to your comments on Instagram Live. I see some good comments on there, but yeah, like, and the money that you spend on the wedding, it's like,
yeah, man.
You can put that money into something that's going to benefit your life after the wedding. You know what I'm saying? As opposed to putting all that money into the wedding. It's for show. A lot of people do it for show, for to show everybody like, hey, look what I'm doing.
Let me ask you this. I think most people that have a problem with the big weddings don't have the money for it. so they feel like it's more of
that's a good point.
that has to
you
be
were rich,
more
if you were rich.
If you're
Yeah.
rich, you're gonna do it. If you don't got that much money, you like, bitch, why I want to
That's
spend all that
true.
amount of money?
But the problem is a lot of people who don't have money do the elaborate weddings.
Still, yeah.
Yeah,
But
and
I'm just
they-
saying, like,
that.
majority of the people, like, why the hell we spending all this money if we ain't really got it?
And I guess for women, I'm not speaking for women unless y'all want to speak for yourselves. But like, I think women for like memories mean a lot to them, like for big days maybe. So they want to remember that day as being like something that was a day to remember.
Yeah, it's
You know
cool.
what
I mean,
You can
listen,
remember
man.
with just me and you.
Yeah,
I know, but you know what I'm saying. Like they you know,
Yeah, they want to feel
the
special.
dress, they want to look pretty and have everybody.
my wife had a dress. She had all that stuff.
Yeah.
Like she cool.
That is
She
one
cool.
thing I will say. I know for me, like I like dressing up and looking nice. Like even I don't celebrate Valentine's Day, but I'm gonna wear pink. I probably will wear pink or red tomorrow. Like I'll make myself look cute. So I can see the appeal in like having that day where like you prep yourself and you know you look really nice, you have an outfit. But to me, I could do all that and beat my face to the gods and back and do my hair real quick cute and get a cute outfit and head straight to the courthouse and still look just as cute and fabulous and take my pictures.
Before you get to that, Taj, just another point, like for like the reception, I can have if you want to turn up, we can turn up every weekend.
Anyway,
What do I need to do this and like for $90 a plate? I'm cool.
Because it's that one day, you know what I mean?
Because it's
the
that
day
one
you got
day.
married,
They
you know
want
what
to feel special.
and y'all
Come
say-
over to the crib. I'll put something on the grill. And we
I mean?
That ain't
that's
special
man
for them.
shit, though.
That's man
shit.
special.
Yeah.
How
that
long
ain't-
have y'all been married for?
be 7 years, March 6th.
And there's some people who threw big elaborate weddings that didn't even make it to that point.
And there's some people that didn't. Still ain't make it to that point either. So you can't even. It's 50-50.
That's true.
Angie Afternoon says, I'm always forgetting significant days. I'm going to come back to that because that's another one of my things. Okay. But Remix said, dudes care about the bachelor party?
I ain't no bachelor party.
I ain't had one either.
I didn't care about that.
I ain't get married, so. But
I ain't had one either.
I wouldn't.
I go to the strip club on a reg.
Yeah, I wouldn't care about it. I wouldn't need no bachelor party. But there are dudes who really into that.
No, I know. Because you feel like you really about to give up the rest of your life.
Yeah.
They have that special cake for men for their bachelor. Is it like an armadillo cake or something?
What the hell's that?
Is that just for white people?
Probably. I ain't never heard of it. You go to the strip club or have a stripper come over.
And treat you poorly.
You might get brains, you might not. Who knows?
You might get what? Wait, you might get what?
Oh my god.
What?
Wait, what did you say? You might get what?
Can we explain? Wait, we need to explain this after the
I
podcast.
can't. Shantae, you gotta know something. I can't. We can't teach you.
You gotta know
Wait,
something.
what? I didn't hear.
Braids, freeze pops, get
Brains.
Fellatio.
Freeze pops is an R
Okay,
word, though.
okay.
Brains is a common word.
Brains.
That's what I thought.
I know brains, but I couldn't make out what you were saying. I thought you said you might get braids. I thought that was something Philly.
So Reese's Pizza says a lot of my friends were planning small weddings, and the man was the one who wanted more.
Oh. Yeah, don't bring no niggas around me.
Go what?
Don't bring no niggas around me.
Yeah, I can't imagine it. Dude, you got your dress ready? Like you ready? No, I'm cool. I don't know them type of dudes.
I was excited for the small wedding, yo. That was cool. Like
Yeah.
it was intimate. That's all I needed to do.
Mr. Wallace says it's all about what the couple wants. They should not allow people to pressure them into a big wedding,
That's
directly
society.
or indirectly.
Mr. Wallace, we ain't heard from you in a minute.
And that was a response to Remix saying a lot of people get pressured into having big weddings. Brides
You want to do it for the parents, like your mom or whatever.
I think we always have to keep in mind when we have these conversations. So it's not everybody. There are some men who are men's men who truly they care about that moment too. It's a big because it is. If you're doing it for the right reason, it is an expression of your love and sharing the love that you have for somebody else with people that you care about. Yeah. So for the people who are doing it that way, like there are men and women who would both be very into it, and I can respect that.
Not saying all. Yeah.
I've
never say all.
I've also seen like weddings in other cultures, like East African wedding cultures and stuff, where it's like a big thing. The family together.
That's
it's
nice.
like a cultural,
That's
big
dope.
cultural thing.
I like that.
You
never saw it coming to America?
Yeah. Well, like that. You know what I'm saying? Like so in other cultures, it's like maybe it's a bigger thing for the men and the women to, you know.
But I think like as far as family goes, like I mean, as long as my like immediate family was there, and you know my close family and friends, that's cool.
Stupid.
I think that's cool.
So what the I forget who it was said something earlier about
forgetting
dates.
Yeah, so that was another thing. Anniversaries. What? Like, do men care about anniversaries?
No, we would forget half the time.
I actually care about them.
Really?
I actually care about them too.
I don't.
You know why? Because I'm more of like
maybe it was a big one.
I think generally speaking, men are known to forget anniversaries, but I care about anniversaries because it depends on who it is. Like if I meet a woman and I feel like she's a special one, all right?
Mm-hmm.
I'll remember like the first conversation. Like I might even mark it down.
I actually remember the first conversation.
I remember that stuff, but I wouldn't mark it down. I remember that kind of stuff, but I'm not marking it down.
You're not gonna remember the first day.
Like you, why wouldn't you? You remember the first time
you remember? Like you never forget the day.
Yeah.
I don't remember like that. I have to jot it down or something. Like I don't just not etched in my memory. I'll remember like when we got together. I mean, I might remember that day by the date.
Like how y'all first went on the date.
No, I remember the day.
I can remember.
I remember the day, but not the date.
Yeah, I can
remember
all
that.
Oh well, no.
I know the date. Yeah. June 12th, 2012.
I remember.
I'm good.
But I will. What I'm saying, Keezy, is I will remember it, but I won't remember it in my memory. Like I'll write it down somewhere. Like I have a record of it.
That was more
if I feel like if I feel like it's gonna be a special one. You know what I'm saying?
That was more important to me than anything else. Is because that's
because you're a memories person like I am.
Yeah, I was like,
I remember everything I had on, stuff like that. The date what we first did when we went out and stuff like that, but I could tell you the day though.
Yeah. I don't remember dates. I remember moments.
Yeah, so I can remember everything I had on. I can remember what you had on and where we went. Stuff like that.
Now that I think about it, like the girl I was with for 7 years. When I met her, I felt like she was gonna be a special one, right? Uh-huh. I don't remember the day. I do not remember the actual date. I remember the time of year and stuff like that, and I remember what happened that day.
I don't think the date really
part of the reason I remember that day is I actually did a song about it, and the song is like the actual true story, like how it actually happened.
I don't think the date actually matters. I think it's the memory that matters. Like I think she'll care more that you remember what actually happened.
Nah, they want that date, time.
Well, not for like the day you met them, but maybe the day it becomes official. But yeah, anniversaries. They.
No, I remember that.
I think most dudes are known to forget. Like that's the thing, dudes forget the anniversary. But I'll remember the anniversary because
that's cool.
That actually means something. I think.
Yep.
I never remember the anniversary just because usually when my relationships when they started, they're like he knew he was in it that day, but I didn't.
We need to get a woman on the show.
What happened?
We need to get a woman.
What you say? What happened?
We need to get a real woman with real woman ideas on the show.
I have woman ideas. I was just saying, like with anniversaries, usually I don't remember them because our dates are different. So this is the date where you were all in, and then my date came.
You sound like me.
All in. He was all in.
He was all in.
But I do remember moments. So I remember like the first conversation, the first time we stayed up late talking on the phone. I remember little stuff like that.
I remember it all, yo.
I can't tell you no dates though. You don't forget that kind of stuff. If it's the person special, you don't forget that kind of stuff.
I'll actually forget dates, but I have it marked down somewhere. You know what I'm saying? Like
I ain't writing it down though. If I forgot it, it's gone.
If I forgot it, it's
I remember. Remember I had on that blue. Yup. What day was that? I don't fucking know.
I'm trying to think. You know what? These days is different because you got like digital stuff. Like digital, you can have digital records of everything.
Oh, is that why I never forget my anniversary?
Probably.
Yeah, because you probably got
pop up on the phone.
So I'm thinking about back in the day. I wasn't writing stuff down back then. I would forget. But but now it's easier because like when you can keep a digital record or something, like say you talking to a girl via text, you can keep that first text. You can save that first text.
Yep.
You know what I'm saying? So that could be how you remember it.
I'll
do stuff like that because sometimes it's even funny to go back to see like how y'all met. Yeah.
That is one girly. That's one thing that I do that I think shows my womanness, right? Is usually when I'm talking to someone because you're never sure what it might end up to be, right? Mm. So I do screenshot that first conversation, first text, or like certain cute moments. Mm-hmm. pass it on to my online sleuth.
My wife saved all our text message conversations. All of them.
All of them?
For real? Yep.
She got some serious.
Until she
memory
changed her
on
number.
phone.
So
She gonna report you to the cops. Remember you said this?
but I don't remember none of that stuff. I mean,
do y'all keepsake things like letters and stuff like that?
I
Y'all
do.
save that stuff?
yeah.
You know,
Mm.
this dude right here, this boy right here.
I think I've
Shantae,
I got some stuff that I
I'm talking
found.
on the podcast. I'm talking to Shantae.
Yeah, that's
when I
what's
say
up.
this boy.
Yeah, I saved that
I
stuff.
got some stuff that I found,
What you mean?
like letters or
Oh, yeah,
paper
yeah.
and stuff.
I keep stuff. I keep stuff. I keep stuff too. Like if it's really important, it keeps
I
stuff.
probably got a whole
that she
bin
lost.
somewhere.
From relationships past.
You got a file
Once we're
cabinet.
done, we're done. Everything about
Oh
you.
no,
has
I
got
don't bring
to
that.
go.
I ain't bring none
You
of that
got a
stuff.
file cabinet. What
Not
day was
into-
that?
not
Well,
into-
you married
Good.
now. That's different.
Yeah,
You
I got
married.
rid of
Like
all
when you
that
married, it's a whole different story.
Yeah, I
But,
got
like,
rid of all that
I ain't never been married, so
So you're
I-
just gonna
I-
accumulate till you.
I like memories, man. Like you go back, you think about something. I don't care if the relationship was bad. You go like, damn, like you be thinking
You
about
remember that stuff?
Yeah,
Yeah.
man. Like I don't like ruining memories.
Do you do you go through your file of fuck and look at it, look at a picture, and then one tear come out like I remember that?
You know what? You know what happened recently? You know what happened recently? I was going through my book, my bin of rhymes over there or something,
Mhm.
and I saw a letter that I wrote to. No, it was on my computer. It was on one of my hard drives. I don't
And you
even
still
know
have it?
Well, on your hard drive, I don't know. You don't know what's on there.
that's
Like,
true. That's true.
so it was like I had something on there that I wrote to the girl
Mhm.
that I was with for 7 years. I was like, yo, I was a fucking asshole. I was like, this. I was like this.
I was like
I felt
this.
bad. I don't know why she was destroyed. Like, I was a horrible dude, man. Like, I was looking at this letter.
I wrote
He
this.
went through his computer.
But
after
even when
reading
it's bad, like I like to remember stuff like I went through in my life. You know what I'm saying?
I definitely don't want to remember the bad, and I feel like memories of how I was in certain relationships makes me cringe enough. I don't need the physical proof of what a bitch I was.
Wow.
Like I don't need that.
Well-
And the happy memories, like I feel like I don't need to hold on to that stuff. Like I had a guy who every time we went to the movies, give me your ticket stub so I could save it. Why?
Don't introduce me to that nigga.
What?
How long did you like him?
We were
2
together
seconds.
for like 2 years.
Really?
Did you not cut him off
You
like
put
right
up
after
with your
that?
bullshit for 2 years?
It was a very this relationship is one that brings me a lot of guilt because I really was not good to him. And
Well, see why?
Right.
He's a pansy walking around saying, save your face. What?
Pansy.
I'm surprised that's coming from you, Keith.
I know. Feel some other shit today.
But no, but I'm just saying, like, you can save your own, like, movie ticket. Why would you need hers for?
Yeah. Let's let
I'm
our both our
sorry.
movie stubs kiss on the 13th.
That's
So we can remember this.
why you
So
treated him bad, because
Yeah.
he was a shorty.
But
And he's the one that was 5'5".
Yeah, you see slapping him upside his head every 5 seconds. Nigga, I said turn right here. Slapping him upside his head, doing anything to him. Give me your money. Give me your wallet. Let me see what I want, if I want some popcorn or not.
I was gonna say the other reason. I think one of the reasons I'm like that is I'm an artist too. Like
So you
What?
visual.
yeah, I'm a
Like,
storyteller. I'm an
storyteller,
artist.
yeah.
Like that stuff. You know.
That makes sense.
Yeah.
For you, that makes sense. I agree with that. Why y'all say I was on some other stuff? I don't understand.
You sit over there, almost got a scowl the whole show. You like,
Don't
keep
make
over
me.
there.
Don't let me meet that nigga. That nigga be a pansy.
He gonna call Taji a pansy for looking through that,
I know, right?
looking through that
But
Then having a
but you
Denzel
probably was cursing.
chair.
You
Wait,
probably cursing
Kevin.
around though, right?
computer.
Oh yeah, I was hard.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying.
It was at the end of our relationship. And I was
Kevin,
I just saw like you probably gonna end up with a white boy, like all this stuff. And she did end up with a white boy. She married one. She married a white boy.
You're a revenge guy.
Who, me?
Him.
Oh, Taji? Yeah,
He
probably.
was looking through that computer. Fuck this bitch. He turned around, started slapping stuff around like Cuba Good Jr.
That's why we can't find the speaker.
Yeah, that's why. That's why.
A revenge guy.
You're a revenge guy. Once you leave me, peace out.
I heard that.
This was a mutual ending with me and her. It wasn't nobody leaving.
It could be
nobody.
mutual.
Oh, I thought you left her because you couldn't take
It was kind of it was mutual. I would just call it mutual. Like
Okay.
at the end of it, it was kind of like she was ready and I was ready. You know what I mean?
Was it one of those situations where, like, you know, you about to get fired, so you go put your resignation to the box?
Yeah, so I'm gonna go put in my 2 weeks in this relationship.
It just mutually faded. All right, so basically with her, it was
I know
like
she gonna break up
she
with me, so.
she knew that I was not into her that she was into me.
Okay.
And I didn't recognize that until she said something to me. And then a few more months passed, and then I just started seeing where it was going. And so she started fading because she recognized that.
Okay.
I didn't realize until it was over, and I didn't care about it. You know what I'm saying?
Mm.
But that's why I was able to be an asshole like that. Because I didn't really care. If I cared, I wouldn't have been like that. You know what I'm saying?
That's another reason why you knew it was probably over. Because like if you were like you writing the stuff you really don't care, you're just like, all right.
Yeah. But now I'm looking at it now, my eyes now, I'm like shit. Like now I see why she was like that. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
He wrote bitches ain't shit part 2. Part 2.
JG Price says, you don't remember when y'all first pounded? No, I don't remember that.
I remember.
I remember the.
I remember.
I remember. I just don't remember the date. I remember
It
the
depends on-
actual action.
I don't remember the date.
It depends on how good the pound is, I guess, the first time.
Yeah, I remember.
Or how
I
bad it
remember
is. Good or bad.
I can't remember no date. I can
I
remember.
don't remember the date. I know the
actual-
person and what I was like and what happened. Yes,
Yeah.
I remember
I remember
insertion.
that. Yeah.
But I don't remember the date.
Yeah, the date for that. That's
I don't
wild.
remember the date.
Uh,
I ain't good.
If
with
it was special, I remember the first
yeah,
time.
right.
I do. Y'all, I have 2 X chromosomes, y'all. Wait, that's women, right? Yeah.
she don't even.
She don't even know.
yeah. I'm still a woman.
I don't remember.
Is he? Oh, go ahead.
I remember one time, one girl the first time, and it wasn't even good. Actually, I didn't even pound that time. Like I tried to.
I tried to pound.
This is the
It
version
didn't
show.
happen.
I couldn't really do it.
Okay.
Yeah, so I remember that because of that. And she was coming from out of town, so it was like, you know what I mean?
Yeah, you gonna
Something
remember
you'll
that.
remember, yeah.
Yeah.
But that's probably the only time, well, it's only the only time in the past I can remember.
You don't remember all of them? All
The
first
first
time?
time?
All first time?
I don't remember none of the first times outside of that.
I remember like 2.
I remember them all.
I remember.
I kind of
maybe-
wish I could
maybe
remember.
like 2.
I don't remember all.
I
I
remember
remember a handful, but not all of them.
I remember.
I'm a relationship dude, so I
2 or
remember
3.
them all. You know what I mean? So
Yeah,
I
that
don't
is-
remember any of my first times.
It's too many.
it's too many.
Damn, not a single one.
You just said you don't remember it. I remember like 12 or 13. You just said that. What are you talking about? You literally just said that. I don't remember number 46. He had
What's going on here?
There were so many. Were you talking about me?
no, I was
No, he's a. I'm dead.
We need more women on this.
Let's see what other comments we got here. Pounded. Remix said keepsakes like car vacation tickets, pics, etc.
vacations. I get like a vacation is a real thing. I can see you remembering that.
Yeah, I remember. Yeah, I remember that. I remember all my vacations.
Reese says she get
Yeah, I remember
concert
that.
tickets and plane tickets from trips.
That's cool.
A trip I can understand.
Tickets?
Yeah.
I can see that if it's like
Concert,
if
if
it's
it's
like a real
memorable.
special thing.
I could see concert tickets,
Concert,
but not
maybe.
movie tickets.
Movie tickets, nah.
That's something you can
Did
do.
he save? Did he save? Rite Aid receipts.
Yeah.
This is our first plan B.
I was going to say.
I was about to say.
The first date you got to plan B. We're gonna keep this one.
We need some women opinions on what men do that y'all don't give a damn about.
What am
Sports
I?
got to be
You're not
number
really
one.
Yeah, sports gotta be
Well, no,
number
she
one.
don't like sports. Sports,
I don't.
It has to be
like
number one,
sports.
right?
Sports has to be number
Sports.
one. It has to be.
because that's the only thing we really care about.
But
Sports, cars.
y'all think sports
and
is
money.
stupid though?
I can see that.
I don't think they're stupid, but I just don't understand why y'all would rather watch that all day instead of like watching a movie
Oh.
You should movie. Like, you should the whole.
I get. Yeah, I ain't doing.
You really
I
don't
ain't
understand
doing
it though.
I can understand why y'all are into it. What I don't understand too is why y'all would want me to be a part. like if we're sitting down and you're like, yeah, let's just watch
But wait,
this.
the same reason why you want us to be a part of watching The Notebook 20 times.
Uh-huh.
I
That's
never-
the same exact thing.
I never
Yo,
said
but
that.
I'm
I
talking
can't
about
watch
watching
Get Her
a
Dame.
movie. I'm talking about watching the movies.
Okay,
the same reason why you want us to sit and watch gay movies all Sunday is the same reason why we would want y'all to watch sports.
Yeah, that's painful, man.
Here's one.
What?
Having to watch those type of movies with them.
With them.
What type of movies with who?
Like women, like the stuff y'all be liking to watch. Like it's horrible.
It's horrible.
You been hanging around me too much.
Like to have to sit there and watch that is horrible.
It's horrible.
What type of movies are y'all like? Rom-coms?
Like stuff like that.
I
hate
actually
rom-coms.
don't
I like
mind
rom-coms.
rom-coms.
It depends on which ones.
No.
Yeah,
It depends
you
on
don't
which
like
ones they
Will
are.
Ferrell. I want to see the Will
Not
Ferrell,
those
the new
types.
John
I'm
that's
not
coming
talking about
out
those types.
tomorrow. I want to see that.
Yeah, rom-coms in general ain't bad.
Yeah, they not bad.
But like some of the like
Shit where you
romance
gotta,
stuff.
yeah, like
No.
I don't mind stuff like I gotta be in the mood for that though. Like I gotta be in the mood for like romantic movies. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, well, I like romantic movies. I'm not gonna lie.
I like
do.
them too, but I have to be in the mood.
But
for it.
right, it's
I
kind
don't.
of like one of those things where it's kind of just like, do I want to watch? Like, am I in the mood to watch this right now?
Right.
Like, I gotta be in the mood for that.
If I'm flipping through Netflix, I'm looking for horror, thriller,
whore.
horror, however the hell y'all pronounce it, horror. But romance and rom-coms are at the very bottom.
So
You
Reese's
are a real
chick
nigga.
flicks. Reese's Pieces is chick flicks. That's the kind of stuff. Like
I don't
not really
actually
rom-com.
mind it. I have
You
to be in the mood for it though. It ain't like, oh, let's watch
Yeah,
this.
I don't hate it. Long as it's if you ain't getting me, if I can have something else better to do.
Yeah.
But if we just chilling and you put it on, like I watch everything, so I'm not going to be like, oh, this bullshit and
Yeah,
leave.
right.
I'll watch it.
Right.
Well, all right. So there's two things that me and my wife wait to watch with each other. That's Curb, because we be dying, and Married at First Sight. We've been watching that
What's
show
that?
since we've been together. It's a show that come on Lifetime.
One of those, like the.
They literally get married at first sight.
It's like a reality show.
Yeah. So they like you meet
Like,
you meet your husband or wife like at the altar.
Yeah, I don't mind having shows.
And it's real. Like,
shows
they
that
get
we
married.
watch together. I prefer. I would like that.
I like. Yeah, I would too.
Yeah,
I
that's
prefer to
so.
watch this because you want to have something. You want to talk about it. You know what I'm saying?
I
So-
enjoy watching shows with the
Yeah.
fella in my life.
Yeah, everything else is, I mean, pretty much good. But we that's something that we both love is Curb.
See, Reese's Pieces said that's lay in the bed on a Sunday kind of thing I would rather watch.
If the Eagles ain't on, I'm sorry.
It's football season.
Yeah.
I'll
Yeah,
watch.
so-
I watched it on the off
so here's
season.
the
If the Eagles is on, I
I'll watch
She
it.
she hate basketball for some reason.
Yeah,
Basketball is like,
but I love football. Don't talk to me.
Why?
I'm
That's
excited.
weird
like
though.
that
Like for a girl like well, I'm not gonna say that, but football seems slower to people who don't know the game. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah,
Like when people
yeah.
first start watching football,
Yeah.
they think it's too slow.
But it's tactic and it's mind and it's like
I try to explain that to people, like my
Yeah.
daughters, like dad, football, and I try to explain to them so they don't hate it as much. They like basketball. Well, one of them like basketball. One of them don't like sports at all.
Yeah.
My last girlfriend, she didn't like really anything. She could watch basketball, really kind of hated football, but she was a boxing fanatic. So even now,
That's
like if it's a
hot,
major
right.
boxing match, we'll watch it together. Like
That's hot.
she
Though.
orders all the fights. You know what I'm saying? That's my number one sport. So
Right.
but the thing with women who into sports, they get real intense.
Yeah.
So if I watch boxing with her, like if it's like Mayweather, we both Mayweather fans. So like there's Mayweather, every fight, if it's like, even though he be dominating most of his fights,
Yeah.
if anything, you used to see him dominate. So if anything get a little bit like somebody hit him once, she'd be over there in the corner of the couch, like, like you gotta watch the fight. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, you know what I mean? Girls get real intense about stuff sometimes when they sports fans.
I know, like, because, all right, so you know how easy it was to convince my wife to get season tickets to the Sixers? Because she actually liked basketball.
Yeah.
So that was easy.
Did she be like intense like that?
Yeah, she's
Sixers.
intense. Like, she's like a huge Embiid fan. She hates Ben Simmons. Like, same stuff that we do. So, but anyway, but if you really think about it like this, like, we was chilling. Was it Saturday? What MMA fight was big on Saturday?
It was John Jones.
Yeah. Well,
yeah.
Well, the fight, we was watching a fight before that, and we had just flipped it on and whatever.
It was an MMA fight.
Yeah, and then we was just watching it, and she was just like, "Wait, I want to watch it." I'm like, "You want to watch this? Like, what are you talking about?" So we started watching it, and I'm like,
She don't know she's on the show.
She got into it. She was into it. She was like, "Oh, beat him, get him!" Like she was like, "Get him!" And I'm like, I'm looking at her like,
"Bitch, who you been with?
Are you like this is what's going on?" Like she watching the boy get like, and he's like pounding.
She was into that.
She sat up in the bed. Was like
all
the
the 7-year ex I had. She was into MMA. I don't know what it is. And the girls in MMA, they be getting it in.
Then afterwards, he did naked MMA with her. That's why she was watching it. I'm an alligator roll you like this.
MMA. But I don't know. Maybe it's something with fighting the women.
She like boxing too, but
maybe it's something that maybe that's a sport that they can be more likely into. I don't know.
It's more simple though. He punch him. He punch him.
Right, that's true.
Football is complicated. It looked like nothing going on, but
boxing is complicated too because it's a tactical sport.
Yeah, you got if you don't know the sport, you don't really know what's
exactly.
Going on. That's why a lot of people didn't like Mayweather because they don't know the sport,
right?
And he don't knock people out and stuff. You know what I'm saying?
Right. But you probably don't like basketball because you see them as just running up and down the court, right? But there's strategy there too, though.
I know that there's strategy there, but the way my astigmatism is set up, it's hard for me to keep up with basketball like that. Like I don't even realize that they're running back up to the other side of the court. I'm still looking down here and they're over here. It's just too much.
See now, all right. So Reese's Pieces checks in on Instagram Live. She says my favorite Lifetime show is Snap. I meant by myself, not with y'all. Now I'll actually watch Snap. I like that show.
Snapped.
I don't watch that. I've seen the commercials.
It scares me because like shorties just be snapping and then be killing niggas. So, but it's actually an entertaining show if you really watch it.
I love Snap.
Are we changing the topic? We can change it. We're still talking about shows now.
Oh no! I mean, because it kind of goes into what men want and what women want too. So we're good.
I know something.
What type of shows they like? I guess. Yeah.
So, I guess like appearance. Could we put appearance up there? What? Like shopping, let's say.
Oh, yeah, definitely. We can definitely talk about appearance.
I like shopping, but no, like
stuff men care about.
Oh, I thought you meant right. On topic, like stuff you care about. Like, do you care about shopping with your dude?
But does it have to be with your dude, or is it just stuff that like is?
We was on topic. I don't know.
Okay. No, y'all talk about. He's basically asking. All right, say what you want to say. I know what you're saying.
I get what you're saying. No, I have to shop. So I shop kind of like a man. I know what I want, and I have a list, and I go in the store. I'm not rummaging through nothing.
That's great.
I'm not window shopping. I want to get what I want to get and then leave and get an Auntie Anne's pretzel and get a little thing of Cold Stone and go home.
Wow.
But I do enjoy.
But
my dad taught me that.
Use herself as for these.
But I do enjoy shopping. I like that too. I enjoy shopping and taking things and like giving you cash or my card and then walking away with cute stuff and going home to try it on.
But
so what if you want to go with your dude? Like if you
no.
You don't want. What's this again?
Huh?
You don't like going shopping with the dude? Is that what you're saying?
Shopping to me when because I want to go in and out. I don't want to be walking around. I have set number of stores that I go to that I know I'm gonna find what I'm looking for.
That's me.
Dudes don't like that though. We get.
I go right to where I'm going. Yeah.
I don't even try nothing on.
No. Yep. Grab it and go.
I'll try on that. I have to.
I try on that.
Yeah.
I don't know when the last time I tried.
I gotta try on, man. I be getting stuff and it'd be like
pants is cut different.
That's the reason.
But
especially now, I wear more fitting stuff than I used to. Like
so do I, but I'm not fucking trying it on. I get my size and I take it home.
You know why?
That's why you.
Or if it's tight, like if it's something that you know gonna fit tight, I just get a size up, and I'll end up having to take it back.
There you go.
And I don't try it on.
If you do, keep the receipt and keep that tag on it. Take it.
I don't take nothing back though.
That's true.
That's why I
remember the last time I returned.
I don't return. You do?
I don't.
I don't return. It be shit in the closet with tags on it. I see the receipt and the thing in the tag, and I still won't. I refuse to take anything back.
Man, in fact, I'll try it on, and usually if I'm with a woman, she helps me decide what's the right fit.
I get what you're saying.
Yeah, I like that.
Okay,
yeah, if you're with a girl, yeah.
I don't mind accompanying someone to go shopping for them. But when I'm shopping for myself, it is me time. And I just want to do what I'm going to do and get my stuff and bounce. I'll help you
Well,
shop.
we don't like shopping with y'all anyway, though.
That's fine because we don't want to shop with y'all.
I stay in the car. I'll come pick you up when you finish. But I don't like doing that stuff. Because even with grocery shopping, I don't even like doing that.
Yeah. Well,
leave me in the car.
She talking about she missed the ball every time.
Reese said, "Don't nobody want to shop with y'all. We just want y'all to pay for stuff." All right, so Remix said gaming versus makeup, e.g. Call of Duty, but again, more female gamers recently.
That's true.
Yeah, they hate video games.
I'm not a gamer, so I don't
do girls hate video games?
Yes.
Yeah,
I could fuck some video games up, y'all.
They
Especially like the old school ones.
Some of them
Tekken.
do hate them, yeah.
They hate video games. Because we
Now
can video game all through anything. Going out, whatever.
I
still do that.
I dated a girl, and that was like one of our things that we played this video game. We both got addicted to. Well, I know one of them was God of War. We used to play that joint like crazy. Final Fantasy when they was popular, those joints we used to play that like crazy all day, like on Sunday or whatever. We just be able to get.
That's hot though.
I remember I got her one for her birthday.
That's cool, man.
I
like that.
I don't think most women hate video games per se. I think most women would enjoy playing a video game. I think it's the way in which men will play video games. Like y'all play like y'all have been possessed by and like all day, for days, ignoring us. Like we got neglect. I think that when it gets to that level, that's when women. But I think most women, if you hand them a little controller, I think they'll play. I think most people our age grew up with video games. Like it was hot. It was a big thing. So it's nostalgia.
But yeah, like you said, the way we play. But that's how we want to play. Like we don't feel like being just like you want to be shopping and not being bothered. I want to be 2K and man, and don't fucking bother me.
Well, the thing is too, is
or until we get done. Like I can play from 7 in the morning. If we going out at night, I will play from 7 in the morning till it's time to go out at night.
The other thing too,
who cares about
ignored
you all day? We going out later.
Y'all be playing sports games, which makes it doubly worse.
Definitely. Me and JG Pike on Saturday, we will play from fucking 6 o'clock, 7 o'clock in the morning till it's time to go out at night.
I haven't played video. I don't even have no new.
Or not even go out. That video games have stopped me from going out plenty of times, man.
I can see that.
I can definitely see that.
I will play all fucking weekend. You could go out and where you at, I'll be right at the same spot.
Yo, what up? Come on back in here. What up? What's going on?
All right. So, what about makeup? Do we care about makeup?
Nope. Yeah.
To a degree.
What you mean? You care about it? What do you mean?
I don't like clown
stuff.
So
there's levels to everything, right? So the kind of makeup that exists now, like the makeup,
the Shantae's wear.
No, hers is not like crazy. Like I'm talking about like the makeup that they have on the Instagram girls be having and stuff. No, like it's their faces just. Totally
oh, you
different.
mean like the when they just look totally like they're dude before they put makeup on?
Yeah, Don Jones, like I don't like. I would rather not. I'd rather see you most of the time with no makeup, to be honest with you. But if you put like a little on or whatever, like I don't like. A lot of makeup.
I don't mind that.
Yeah, I don't like a lot of makeup. I'd rather see you as you are, so I know what you look like. Like, and then if you go out. And you want to put makeup on and stuff, and when you put yourself on the same level as all the other women, it makes them even more impressive. If you're used to seeing them regular and they competing even regular, you know what I'm saying? But I don't think bottom line is I don't think we care about to the level they do at all, right?
I think y'all say that y'all don't care about it. But one thing that I've noticed in my dealing with men talk, we want natural women. And the women that y'all gravitate towards ain't natural women.
I can see that.
The makeup that they're wearing ain't natural like makeup.
But I'm not like that though. Those dudes be talking shit. Most niggas talk shit. But or they most niggas is corny. But this is the bottom line. But when I say it, I really want it though. You know what I'm saying? Like it'll turn me off. If a girl's wearing makeup and she take it off and she not looking nothing like she really look. I mean, like she looked with the makeup. They'll turn me all the way off. Man.
Yeah, I get that. Like I said, they look like a dude without it.
Because
did they put makeup on now? They look like a girl.
Yeah.
Look.
I love makeup. That's the one store where I will go and spend all day is Sephora, Ulta. I can spend all day in there swatching colors.
Yeah, so y'all doing it for yourselves.
Yeah.
That's the thing. Like, we don't care about it like that. You know what I mean?
No, I guess not. We don't care
think-
about too much appearance stuff, but ass,
Right.
titties. Long as they right, your face ain't got it.
But I do hear
why-
what she's saying in the sense that, like,
That's
we
why-
say that, but if they don't wear it, we like, ew. You know what I'm saying?
Exactly. Like, put
It
something
depends.
on.
No, I've never said like ill.
No, Dad, what I'm saying is the girl that don't, you put it like this, the woman that don't wear the makeup ever, you might not look at her like the ones that's wearing it. You just not consciously recognizing it.
Exactly.
You probably got a point.
You know what I'm saying?
You got a point.
And I gotta play in makeup because I don't have much ass and I don't have much titties. But wait until April.
What's happening?
You go to Mexico and get one of them titty and ass specials.
Y'all, I already told y'all I'm gonna need 2 of these chairs, one for each sheet. Y'all just wait. April.
Reese's Pieces
April
checks in
2020.
on Instagram Live. She says, "Oh, you mean Transformers?"
Yeah, Transformers, exactly.
Yeah, I don't know why I want that.
But
I think
they
I
do
look
it for
the
themselves.
same.
I mean, they must do it for themselves, man. They
What you mean? Because they trying to look like a dude all the time.
No.
They're like, I want to look like a woman tonight. I'm gonna put makeup on. What other reason do they do it? You know you ugly.
It's fun.
A lot of
It's
them
like
do it
art.
for that social media culture, man. Like, they take the pictures and they
Well, that's like the butts too. Everybody got a fat ass
they
now.
got that stance we talked about. That fake stance.
Yeah, and that's
with
fake.
the
stance.
Mine's coming
me up.
in April.
Yeah.
Your butt in the mouth. She had to take butt in the mouth. She get it from Amazon.
Do we care about what they wear? Like lingerie and
Yes.
stuff.
Oh no. Lingerie
Yeah.
or just
I don't care about
regular
that.
clothes.
You care about lingerie?
Come butt ass nigga.
We talked about that.
I mean,
No, we ain't talking about
lingerie's
that.
excessively expensive.
I
Yeah, if
will
it's coming
say
off,
I
no.
do and I don't. I don't really give a damn. Like, we getting it in. I don't care what you got on. But when women wear stuff like, and they not showing it all, they show like a little something. Sometimes you be like, damn, like I want to see what's under there. So there is something to it. There is something to it.
I like a little under titty.
Yeah.
Yeah,
But I don't really
I
care
get what
about.
you're
I don't really care about how nice the lingerie is. You know what I'm
I like
saying?
a little t-shirt, little butt cheeks.
Well, let me
hanging out
ask
the
you
back.
this.
Exactly.
Well, let me ask you this: like, what if you've been with her for a long time? So you already know what it is.
Still do something. It'll still do
For
something.
real?
Yeah.
You still get them
Them boy shorts and
semi-chub.
little cheeks hanging out the bottom, stuff like that.
Little cheeks get you right where you
No,
need to be.
that's true. No, I just wanted to make sure it's like it wasn't just like the first time you had like before you pound and all that.
Because I think it keep it interesting. Like, you know, you don't want to give everything all the time. You know
You
what I'm
don't. No, you're right. You're right.
If she got little cheeks, walk past the TV while you playing the game, little under titty, you might put down the joystick for a little bit. And be like,
Well, I'm gonna see you later. Then.
even if she been there for a minute, if she walk past, she got little cheeks hanging out. If she got little cheeks hanging out, you might be like, all right, you might.
We got a
Take it.
minute left on Instagram. We gonna stop on Instagram or yeah, we gonna stop on
Yeah,
Instagram.
we gonna stop.
All right, so
We're
You want-
practicing.
if you watched on Instagram live, thank y'all for
Oh,
joining.
Remix is in London.
She is.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, she lives in London. Thank y'all for showing up. Everybody came and contribute to the conversation on Instagram Live. What do we have? We're gonna be doing some new things for the next
Next week, you see
Next
us in the studio.
Yeah.
You see us in the stew.
moving up a little bit. So we appreciate y'all that been supporting us. Keep supporting us. Like I said, you can always contribute to our Patreon. That's tajiakib.com. Well, actually, go to
Our Patreon, Taji Aki.
that's, the tajiakib.com. Go there. The Underground Railroad is part of the brand. So you can find a Patreon at tajiakib.com. $1 a month. You can do as little as $1 a month. Help us grow. Help us continue to so we can quit our day jobs and do this for y'all the
Yup.
best way we
You
can
got
possibly
30
do it.
seconds.
You know what I'm saying?
Yep.
Listen on obviously you listen on the podcast, YouTube, all that.
Find us everywhere next week. See us in the stew.
So yeah, we out, y'all. Taji Akib, Keezy,
Yo.
Dane, Shantae. Remember, always keep it real, y'all.
Or go home.
Or go home.
Bye, Felicia.
Oops, delete video.
You a lie.
Make sure you said that before you
a
press the button.
lie.
Stop that, Johnson.
Oh,
All right, YouTube.
peace out, YouTube. Why you stop this shit?
And stream right there.
It ain't work.
End stream. Hit it again.
You sure you want to end the stream?
Yeah.
And
Huh?
sure
Because the
you
girl
wanna
called.
delete?
That girl called.